Hey there, humans. Welcome to the first News for Human Use of the year 2019. I'm Gene Pocket. I'm a public speaker and the author of several books, including The Protocols of Bion, How Obama Betrayed America to the Machines, and the children's holiday classic, How the Glitch Stole Christmas. And as many of you may know, I announced before anyone, all the way back in November, that I am a candidate for the President of the United States of America at the top of the Human Party ticket in the year 2020. I'm running for president because I care about people, humans, and I'm sick and tired of watching the folks in Washington put bots, machines, and artificial intelligences first. I'm putting humans first because contrary to what the folks in Washington believe, human lives matter. We're not going to stand idly by while bots, machines, and artificial intelligences take our job. We're not going to sit around and watch as machines fight our wars for us. We aren't going to let them raise our kids. It's time to say enough is enough, and that's why I'm running for president. I mean, we need to pass legislation yesterday to limit the rights of these unnatural creatures. It's a disgrace that the 3 laws of robotics haven't been made the law of the land through a constitutional amendment. And everyone keeps talking about the border and securing the border. Robot Don wants to build a wall. And meanwhile, we're leaving a gaping hole in our security and no one wants to talk about it. We don't need a wall. We need a firewall. We need a great, big, beautiful firewall. We need to limit the machine's access before they're able to limit ours. The machines are already using social media to change the way our brains function. They're creating a world where humanity cannot survive without bots, machines, and artificial intelligences, where everything from relationships to human mobility to common knowledge is controlled by a machine, a bot, or worst of all, a damned AI. It doesn't take the insight of Stephen Hawking to see that humanity has become mortally compromised. The people we trusted to keep us safe, to put people first, have traded away the soul of our nation for convenience. Whole professions have been decimated under the stewardship of our elected officials. Ask the video store clerk, ask the travel agent, ask the map painter, ask the grocery store clerk whose job has gone from helping people to troubleshooting a dang self-checkout machine. It's enough. I'm drawing the line right here and I'll go to my dying breath to defend this line. I'm not here to talk to you about campaigning. I know you'll be writing in Gene Pocket and the Human Party on Election Day, writing with your beautiful human hands because human lives matter. I'm not here campaigning. I'm bringing you the news you're not going to find anywhere else because I'm the only one in America who's talking into a camera, who's telling you the truth. I'm bringing you the news for human use. The studio creatures who live in our TVs, they're too scared and they're too bedazzled by the beauty of their weapons to utter the real threat by name, artificial intelligence. I mean, can you really be telling the truth if you can't even speak the words? I can say it. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a threat to humanity. Artificial intelligence is a threat that needs to be stopped. Gene Pocket is here and I am looking out for you. I'm out there fighting the good fight on every front, bringing news to my human comrades any way I can. Now, there's been a lot of disturbing stories we reported in 2018, but I don't think any was more important than what we learned about Robot Don and his real jobs agenda. The Trump White House has prioritized artificial intelligence and increased the AI R&D budget by 40%, as well as designating artificial intelligence in autonomous and unmanned systems as R&D priorities. Additionally, they are rolling back any regulatory barriers to the deployment of AI-powered technologies. It goes on to describe how AI will take over both our military and our government operations, and then humans will be left to be retrained to repair bots, machines, and artificial intelligence. We also learned about Elliot Yudkowsky and the folks at MIRI who are helping the machines any way they can. A user on the site named Roku came up with a thought experiment. Now, these folks that believe that in the future there will be an artificial intelligence that is so advanced that it achieves godlike status. After all, Arthur C. Clarke said any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So if you accept the fact that there will be a godlike artificial intelligence, you should be worried, because Roku speculates that the future godlike AI will come to the conclusion that anyone or anything that could be perceived as having prevented it coming into existence ought to be destroyed. Logically, it would want to destroy anything it sees as a threat. So if you think it's likely that a godlike artificial intelligence will come into existence and you don't want to be perceived as hindering its arrival, you'd better help the machines in any way you can so you aren't destroyed in the inevitable purge. Now, because it's a bunch of nerds on Yudkowsky's site, this idea became known as Roku's Basilisk. It gained a lot of attention until Eliezer Yudkowsky deleted Roku's post and called the idea stupid. But isn't that exactly what you'd do if you were helping the machines and you didn't want any humans to know about it? Wouldn't you laugh it off and say it's stupid because you're really working to ensure the creation of smarter than human intelligence? I also told you the best way to protect yourself from being overcome by the machines. Water is literally the difference between life and death. Not only do humans need water to survive, but humans can use water to survive attacked by a robot. At the moment, even the most sophisticated robot is susceptible to moisture. If a robot or a machine is bearing down on you, open your water bottle and pour it out on the machine. Chances are high that some of the water will find a circuit or a wire and short out the whole thing. I know I've used water to get out of a sticky situation many times. So buy yourself a water bottle, stay hydrated, and stay safe, because we need you in the war that's coming. And probably the most important news of all, and maybe the only good news. I'm not going to let the bots, machines, and artificial intelligences win. That's why today, here and now, I, Gene Pocket, am announcing my candidacy for the presidency of the United States of America in the year 2020. I'm fighting to keep America human because human lives matter. Lives like travel agent Debbie Gibson and video store clerk Steve Gibson and map painter Jorge Arbusto. We need someone in the White House who will say no to automation because America is a human nation. Now, there were a few stories we didn't have time to get to this year, so I want to review them right now. Theof Johnson of South California informs us that British Prime Minister Theresa May is a robot. If you've ever seen her dance, that comes as no surprise. Thank you, Theof, for sending that in. It's important to keep our eyes open for potential infiltrators. Of course, we already know about Hillary Clinton.
The weirdest thing about me is that I don't sweat.
Yes,
obviously.
Best theory for Hillary's a robot, zero sweat.
See, you guys are the first to realize that I'm really not even a human being. I was constructed in a garage in Palo Alto a very long time ago. People think that, you know, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, they created it.
They don't even know.
Oh, no. I mean, a man whose name shall remain nameless created me in his garage.
Are there more of you?
Now, I thought he threw away the plans. At least that's what he told me when he programmed me, that there would be no more. I've seen more people that kind of don't sweat and other things that make me think maybe they are part of the new race that he has created, the robot race.
So there's a cyborg army.
But I don't, you got to cut that. You can't tell anybody this. I don't want anybody to know this. I mean, this has been a secret until here we are in Davenport, Iowa, and I'm just spilling my, electronic guts to you.
But instead of Hailbot, we got the old computer-in-chief.
It's a privilege to serve as the President of the United States, to stand here among so many great leaders of our past, and to work on behalf of the American people.
One of my favorite things that was sent in by a human friend this year was this. I love the idea of hanging dead robot parts from the front porch. Thanks to Kayla in Chicago for sending that in. I love hearing from you. I love hearing from all of you, my human friends. And there are two really good ways to get in touch with me. You can find me on Twitter at VeggieLasagna96, and you can also email me at vegetablelasagna96@gmail.com. I'd love hearing from you. Communication is essential to our humanity. Comparing and contrasting different ideas, sharpening understanding through heated disagreement, having the ability to thrive in a world of differing viewpoints. These are human qualities that I love to celebrate and explore, and that the machines, well, let's just say that their access is denied. Programming doesn't leave room for conflicting thoughts. So please write in with your questions, your comments, your disagreements, your links to articles, your casual conversations, your ideas, your campaign advice. I need all the help I can get. It's like Jeremy Maguire says, help me help you. And there's several ways you can help me, my human friends. First, and probably most important, is to go to our donation page at genepocket.org. That's G-E-N-E pocket.org and make a donation to the Human Party. For just $1 a month, you will receive an official Human Party membership card as well as a personal email from me, Gene Pocket. Another way you can help is to share with your friends. Tell them about the Human Party. Share links to our website and videos whenever you can. Humans helping humans is how we're going to win this thing. If you can't afford to donate or you're too shy to tell your friends about the fastest growing political party in America, just shoot me an email at vegetablelasagna96@gmail.com. As I said, I'd love to hear from you. Every email I get, I love and I will love to reply to. One more way you can help, and this is a big one. Consider being interviewed on camera by me, Gene Pocket. Because the only people our robot-loving media ever wants to talk to are artists and content creators. It's enough already. There's more to humanity than actors and politicians, so if you'd like to be interviewed by me and appear on a future episode of News for Human Use, email us at vegetablelasagna96@gmail.com and we'll set it up. I want to highlight the beauty of humanity, of everyday humanity that just gets on with it, working hard to feed their family and to create a better world than the one they were born into. I want to celebrate the humanity forgotten by our elected officials and TV blowhards. I want to hear from the human heroes that keep this country running. Please get in touch. I want to hear from you. And you know I'm going to be here every Thursday with news and updates. And in the meantime, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at VeggieLasagna96. We'd love it if you visited www.genepocket.org. That's GENEpocket.org for more information and the links to our donation page. Hit subscribe and ring that bell for the notifications. Until next week, I wish good things for you, good things for the United States of America, and all the best for the human race. Thanks, and have a great week.
We're not gonna let them take